in a relationship. If you are a selective listener, you listen to what you want to hear and you see only what you want to see, then misunderstanding will be in, and it will affect the relationship, and it will cause hiccups, and it will create divorce. Can we manage these things so that the relationships can work better? Yes, it is a work, it is a job, it is a responsibility. We need to be accountable to whatever formations we have. Hello. How are you doing? I'm still well. Life becomes what you want it to become. Yes, in the midst of all challenges. I would like to advise on some of the things which are causing hiccups or divorces in marriages. And these things, I want to talk about them so that we are able to work to manage them. It's not only for you to know. We need to manage. Marriage is an important relationship. Partnering is an important relationship. We will need to manage it. One of the critical elements which we need to manage, which are causing hiccups or divorce, is bedroom unsatisfied. There's lack of satisfaction. People are becoming used to each other. There's little admiration for each other. Yes, people are taking each other for granted, and that allows hiccup to start to happen. There's no healthy discussion on how to improve relationship, how to improve sex, how to improve satisfaction. And then other things will crop in. Yes, there's lack of appetizing of each other. Now, if this happens in a relationship called marriage, therefore, there will be a hiccup. We need to correct this and work on their positive side. Of course, the second thing which is causing some challenges is unfaithfulness. Yes, people are unfaithful to themselves and also unfaithful to their partners. They desire to taste other things outside because people lack self-control. And immediately you do that, this unfaithfulness, therefore it will bring hiccup or divorce into a relationship. We need to manage these things. We need to work on these things. Yes, it's not easy, but it's part of management. Management in a relationship, it becomes a day-to-day job. Yes, the third element which I want to bring to your attention, which is causing hiccups or divorce, there are people who are overprotective. I call it in my book, Choosing Ingredients of Life, demonic jealousy. There are people who, to be protective, it's important. We need to protect our territory. We need to protect what we love. We need to protect what we admire. We need to protect each other. But if you become overprotective, then you are bringing your insecurity. You are bringing your lack of trust. You are bringing in that you don't trust the person whom you love. And immediately when a person feels that way, that you are overprotective, then they start to be worried about the relationship. Lack of trust, of course, sometimes due to what has happened in the past. Because, everybody has got a history. Now, if something has happened in the past and you keep on dwelling on it, you keep on hovering on it, you keep on talking about it, and then you become overprotective, then you are making the other individual to not be able to live the life. Therefore, every time they need to watch their back. Therefore, we must be very careful. How do we manage protection? Yes, it's your territory. Yes, it's your partner. But how do you manage it? Don't bring your insecurity. That makes you not to trust. There are people who don't trust individuals. There are people who don't trust other men. There are people who don't trust women. if women are closer to their husband, or if the other man is closer to their wives, and so on, they develop that insecurity, and therefore it makes the other person not to be comfortable. Therefore, be careful of this demonic jealousy or overprotective, because then it will destroy something which it was meant to be good. The other element which you need to worry about is competitive spirit. Yes, people are competing in a relationship. Sometimes they compete against each other, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. They compete. Therefore, you push each other for doing things above their plan or above their ability. If you do that, you are bringing the competitive spirit. And competitive spirit, there will be one person who will feel tired about competitive spirit. Or comparing partners with your friend's partner. Even children, I've seen this with children. When you are guiding your child or your daughter, your son, and you start to talk about you're not like so and so. They either hate that person, or they start to feel why this issue is being brought here. Now, most of the time we bring competitive spirit, where you say, no, I saw from this place, they've bought this, they've done this. You are bringing competition. And competition, in reality, is not a good thing. Go and ask the soccer teams. Go and ask the rugby teams. Go and ask any sport. Sometimes this competing spirit starts to defeat the ends of it all. Yes, sometimes the other element which destroys, which brings hiccups in relationships, is love based on things. There's love based on gifts. If you don't give me gifts on the birthday, on the celebrated days, then you don't show love. Is this love based on gifts? Is this love based on things? Yes, surprises are good, but if surprises are the measure of love, I think they are misplaced. Surprises are lovable. They are good, but they are not a measure of love. Loving the person as they are or what they have will destroy your relationship, because you're not loving their car, you're not loving their money, you are not loving this. No, don't love things. Your relationship should not be based on things. If it starts to be based on things, not the person himself, who they are or who she is, then it will destroy. It will bring hiccup and divorce to a relationship. The other challenging which is coming now in the 21st century, the 20th and the 21st century, is the misunderstanding of gender equality, women empowerment, and affirmative action. People are starting to equate that when work equality, it makes that there's no longer husband, there's no longer wife. I mean, in reality, I do believe I've got 5 fingers. These fingers are fingers. No matter the other one is shorter and small, they are all fingers. Therefore, we need to respect them as they are part of my hands. Now, there are other people, when they hear about gender equality, women empowerment, they are intimidated by that. They are threatened, like by higher status and higher salaries of their partner or their wives. No, this should not bring hiccups. It has brought a number of hiccups into relationships. It's because people don't see that as a benefit for all, and also as accommodation that all individuals, all people, whether male or female, woman or man, we are all at this par. We are all human beings. Therefore, don't allow that to threaten the relationship and create hiccups. Benefits gained through empowerment, of course, sometimes people use them to retaliate and deal either with the husband to say, no, you used not to give me, now I'm promoted, and so on. Therefore, those benefits should be for the family. Don't use the benefits because of empowerment now to undermine. We know men who took either their wives to school. We know women who took their husband to school. And now when the person is empowered, it starts to undermine the other one. This is misunderstanding of either 50-50 or equity on affirmative action and women empowerment. Women need to be counted as the contributor in any relationship. They are not anyone's property. Yes, the other element which creates hiccups and divorce is uncompromising spirit. Yes, uncompromising spirit. Thinking one is always right. Therefore, this person have got intentional stubbornness. Every time they want to prove a point by hating each other, they are being difficult to be convinced or to be satisfied. Therefore, they don't even want to compromise. Therefore, this uncompromising spirit will destroy any relationship. It will destroy marriage. Then you will end up now having hiccups which you need to manage. Can you develop compromising spirit in a relationship? Yes, lastly, something which is also important on ensuring that you manage relationship hiccups and divorce is misunderstanding in general. People try to develop their own interpretation of what was said. Instead of asking the person, what do you mean? Then you start to interpret things in your own way. Or sometimes you think, I know this person more than the person knows themselves or himself or herself. You think you know. Immediately when the person says this, you are already assuming. Instead of asking for clarity and certainty, you are assuming. And this thing starts to bring misunderstanding in a relationship, and it destroys a relationship. Or you are building everything on your perception. Your perceptions are not erased. You are being difficult to erase the perception. Because perception, they are not reality every time. It's perception. And you are talking past each other. You are a selective listener in a relationship. If you are a selective listener, you listen to what you want to hear and you see only what you want to see. Then misunderstanding will be in, and it will affect the relationship, and it will cause hiccups, and it will create divorce. Can we manage these things so that the relationships can work better? Yes, it is a work, it is a job, it is a responsibility. We need to be accountable to whatever formations we have, because as an institution of a relationship, marriage, it's important on how you maintain it. Now, what I've just said here, they are all applicable to any kind of a relationship, even business, even parents and children. How are you managing it? Are they causing hiccups? Are they causing separation? Because if you don't manage them well, they will do so. But it is our responsibility and my responsibility to manage our relationship. I do believe this has helped you. It has helped me. It will keep on helping you. I keep on visiting where I've written this element because I'm not yet the master. I need to learn on a day-to-day basis. Thank you. I love you. God bless. Thank you very much. I really would like to appreciate the time and the opportunity you take to watch what we present. Yes, I'm yours, Dr. Chililo Thomas Razirani of the Chikobi clan. Of course, I hail from the Limpopo province. In short, your self-introspection speaker, who helps you to see yourself. I appreciate the time. What we would like to invite you to do, it's really to say, yes, can you like our videos? Can you also subscribe to our channel? And also share these videos to other people, because the value is on adding to other people. Yes, check the space for the new work, for the new videos. Yes, watch our website www.mindtowork.co.za for events which can be upcoming, so that we also meet and with each other. We really appreciate the time and the opportunity you take to add value to your own life, and also to harvest what you will use to add value to the other people. We thank you very much. God bless.